Hi, this is Araceli Gonzalez with BeProductiveToday.com, and I wanted to take a moment to share something with you that you may have not seen before. This is my small book of really big ideas, and this is something that I carry with me in my purse because I don't know if it happens to you, but I tend to come up with the biggest, most creative ideas when I'm not sitting at my desk. So I carry this little thing with me, and whenever I think of something that is great for my business or even for my personal life, I jot it down here. And then I take, during the week, a moment, usually on Fridays, because it's the time that I use to work on my business. I go back to this little notebook, and I see if there's anything that I've jotted down that will be good to implement in my business. So I go from dreaming, right, and jotting down my dreams and big goals to planning if it's appropriate at that time. So if, for example, about 2 months ago, I had a big idea, and I wrote it down here, to do a live workshop here in my local town of Key West. And it was a big idea because it's the first time that I would do something like that. But since then, I've been in the planning process of putting that together. So about 2 months ago, when I had the idea, I went into the planning process. So I went into my calendar. I looked at, do I have enough time to make everything work? Is it feasible in terms of my time, of my financial stability, of my investment? So there's all these pre-qualification questions that I ask myself in order to see if that big idea in my small little notebook is appropriate for me. And after I do the planning process, then becomes the execution, and I move into the execution process. And this is something that I work with my clients a lot because it's really good and great to jot down the things that you want to create in your business and in your life. But it's even more important to go from dreaming to planning, and that can be very draining if you don't know how to do that correctly, and then into executing what you're thinking into your business and into your life. So with that said, I actually was talking to the same client, and she urged me to teach that to my online community because it's something that if you don't know how to do correctly, you can be stuck in that place of I wish, right? In that place of what ifs. So with you in mind, and if this is something that has happened to you before, I want you to join me March 15th for a free online teleseminar that I'm going to be teaching on exactly this. How do you go from dreaming to planning to executing effectively so that you know exactly what you need to be doing, how that is going to impact your business and your life. And after you execute, that you look back and say, okay, this is something that I want to do over and over again. And as you know, that is what really grows your business when you're able to execute those great ideas that you have, put them into action, and then see the repercussions of them. So I want to share that with you. I want to teach you that. And so I urge you to register for the class. You'll see at the bottom of this video a link to the page where you can register for the call. It's going to be very informational, but it's all about creating action. So I'm going to share with you, aside from going from the dreaming, the planning, and the execution, I'm also going to share with you how do you create an action plan to make it all happen. So you won't want to miss it if this is something that either has stopped you in the past, or if you're really good at maybe executing but not really planning, or if you're good at dreaming but not executing. So if there's any of those three pieces missing, then I want to see you March 15th at 1 p.m. Eastern. And again, you'll see that registration link below. See you then, and have a great day.